Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. How's everybody doing? Welcome to From the Ashes Radio. Hope everybody had a great long weekend or a great weekend, however your weekend was. Rocky's having some battles with his technology. Don't you worry, we'll get a hold of him. He'll get it figured out. How's everybody doing? How was your weekend? How's everything going? I'm still kind of blown away, amazed at the conversation we got to have last week with Sergeant Major Mike Vining, who knew I've been pronouncing his name wrong all this time. There are legends that walk among us, and they're available for you to connect with and reach out and, have conversations with folks. And I think that's kind of cool in this day and age. And if you have opportunities like that, you should definitely take those opportunities. Of course he would, leading up to the interview, we went back and forth by way of email a bit, and leading up to the interview, shared it on social media and whatnot a few times. He's got some ardent supporters as well. I love that he is an active member of his VFW post and was handing out poppies at his local gas station the weekend before to raise awareness. That just cracks me up to no end. What a humble guy. That's one of the founding members of Delta Force. And he's just kind of hanging out on his weekend, handing out poppies for his local VFW, which, by the way, he lives in a very, very small town, ladies and gentlemen. Very small town. In just a little while, we're going to talk to my buddy Rich. Rich is a really good time. You're going to enjoy talking to Rich. Rich and I spent a lot of time hanging out at one of our local cigar shops, where, if you haven't been to one of your local cigar shops lately, that's where all of the world's problems are solved. So I highly recommend you go spend a couple of hours there and just kind of hang out and shoot the breeze with the locals. We solve everything from world peace to, world hunger and all those other things. So we'll talk to Rich in just a few minutes. I got to keep my eyes on the clock. If you don't know, Colorado, where we broadcast from, is burning to the ground. You give me the wrong link. I really hope I didn't give everybody the wrong link. It's starting to sound that way. Because now Allie's sending me text messages asking if I sent the wrong link. But hold on. Obviously, I might have, because if Rocky's having a hard time and Allie's having a hard time, kind of leads you to believe that the common denominator is me. Oh, God, I hope that means I didn't text Rich the wrong link, our guest, which means I probably did. I'm not very good at this. Thank God I'm incredibly handsome, because I'm not very bright. Let's make sure he has it as well. So yeah, we'll see. Oh no. I did. Somehow I managed to send everybody the wrong link. I'm not sure how I did that, which means our guest. Am I in the wrong broadcast? No, I'm in the correct broadcast. Wow. Well, it might be a drastically shortened show tonight, folks. Where were you on that one dipshit? I'm going to need a little bit more than that. Can I get a little more? Oh, looks like Rocky figured something out.
Rocky didn't figure anything out. Joe figured it out.
He did. How did I fuck this up?
I don't know. He sent me a link, and his link worked. So
okay. See, this is why we have him. You think when you see him, you're like, damn, that's a handsome guy. That's clearly he's here because of his stunning good looks and his witty charm. But then you're wrong. He's actually really good at computer bullshit too.
He goes, click on the duck, and then he sends me a link. I didn't click on the duck. I just clicked the link. So
Steve Bennett, read me to sleep. Well, let me just get out the dictionary, Steve Bennett. Hey, Joe, since I fucked this all up, any chance you could send the correct link to Allie? Yeah, Sorry, that's Joe telling me that we have dead air. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not very good at this. Thank God I am so incredibly attractive because I'm not very bright. My fault. Rock, how's your week been?
It's been good. All one day of it has been fantastic.
What do you call it? Can you have any idea what Nathan is talking about? Where were you on that one dipshit?
I have no idea. Where were you?
I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about. He's
and
a
who's
very
calling a dipshit. Is he talking to you? I mean, he put that up, I think, before I got on, so I'm going to assume he's talking to you.
Could be. Our guest says that he is in, which means that he is in the wrong room, which means he's in the wrong studio.
I think that link was a bad link.
Yeah, I think I sent everybody last week's link or the 2 weeks ago link.
Oh, on Happy Gilmore. I got it. He's talking about Happy Gilmore, one of the greatest classics of all times.
I got it now. I'm smelling what he's stepping in. It's a line from I got it. I'm picking up what he's laying down.
All right. How's your week been?
It's been stupid.
You haven't been saving the world one VA client at a time?
Oh, well, yeah, of course that. Had a slight knee procedure like I told you on Friday. So I was riding the couch all day, Saturday, Sunday. It was a good time. Telework today because the olive state of Colorado is on fire. So nothing but good times. I need to figure out, Allie is here. Nice. And while he's doing that, I can figure out how to get the correct link. Allie, come say hello to us. I see you in there. Doing the head bob.
Hi.
What up, gangsta?
What's up? Got some bagpipes.
That's exactly what I sound like when I play those.
I'm saying, like, do you guys know that I love Scotland. Like, it's too bad they're full of Scots, though. So no joke. I went to Canada. So I went to Edinburgh and we did all the shit in Loch Ness and Lashmagow and whatever, Fort Smith or whatever it's called, whatever. I did all of Scotland. I fucking love it. And I tried this drink called Earn Brew. And it comes in a big orange can. Actually, buddy, can you get me one? And
I wouldn't drink it based off the name alone. Keep talking.
IRN space BRU, right? And you're like, oh, iron brew, but there's no O. So it's like Earn Brew. And it's literally right there, son, is a whole like 6-pack of orange cans in there. Yeah. So my bestie and I walk into this little pasty pie shop and they have like these little minced meat pies and stuff. And this shit was everywhere. It's all over the country. And I'm like, what the hell is it? So I'm like, oh, it's got to be orange soda. But everybody's like, no, it's definitely not orange soda. And I was like, well, it's got to be orange soda because it's an orange can, right? So we ordered 2 little mincemeat pies and some haggis and shit. And we're like, you know what? Let's try the Earn Brew. Guys, can I tell you this is the best fucking thing I've ever tasted in my life? Second to haggis. It's like a creamsicle, but not a creamsicle.
It's a bold statement.
It's delicious. So I asked the lady, I was like, oh, this is like a creamsicle. And she's like, what's a creamsicle? And I'm like, oh my God, you guys don't know what a creamsicle is? I was like, it's kind of like this, but not so much. So they don't make this in the US. So last week I was in Canada and we went to a Scottish restaurant and I saw they had Earn Brew on the menu. And I'm like, okay, I'll take it. So one can was what, like $6? They charge us $6 a can. And I'm like, holy shit, but worth it for me. So I asked the guy, I'm like, where do you buy this? And she's like, oh, at the local grocery store. So my husband and my friend Brian, they went and they walked out of there smiling and laughing like idiots with 3 packs of Earn Brew. And, we brought it across the border and I'm like, score. So I only allow myself one a day because you can't get this in the US. So that's my Earn Brew story.
And Rock, help me out. I mean, I know you've seen the Toyota Hilux as well. But does it drive you crazy when you can't get something in the U.S.?
Yes, it does. So a lot of my stuff that I grew up with, like in the Azores, you can't get in the U.S. But thankfully, we have a lot of Portuguese shops, so they import it. But holy shit, it's so expensive. It is so expensive. So
Ali, I've been all over the world, and not one time have I ever tripped over a Portuguese shop.
Well, we're huge here in southeastern Massachusetts.
Yeah, and we're huge in Japan on this show. So
and then
I love how excited you are that our guest is Scottish.
I know, when I was like, oh my God. So here's me.
Bro, you can come to Colorado and have a cigar with him. It's cool. You're welcome anytime.
He's a local guy? All right, cool.
Yeah, we hang at the cigar shop. You can come hang with him anytime you want.
Okay, deal.
I don't just get dickheads on this show. I get relatively cool people.
Really nice guys. Does he know has he ever watched
other than Joe.
Has he ever watched the show? Does he know what he's in for?
And Rob didn't say that they were friends, right? He's I get guys on the show. That's how you know. Once he says they're friends, he loses all credibility at that point.
Correct.
Yeah. I don't warn people about what they're in for. No, because then they'd never.
Smart, because then you'd never have any guests. But I do want to share some news. We're going to VA stuff. So for the first time in 20 years, the VA's backlog has reached 70,000. So there's only 70,000 claims left to process.
And they're proud of that number.
They are, because it was a couple of million 2 years ago. So they're at 70,000. And I'm like, oh, that's great news. And then I got a guy who came to see me, him and his wife. And he's a boots on ground Vietnam veteran. And he's like, I've never filed anything, but I'm getting older and stuff. I was like, yeah, I got you. So Lucas 214, motherfucker served boots on ground in Vietnam, 2 tours. He has 3 presumptive diseases. He's got the diabetes, he's got the ischemic heart disease, and he's got the hypertension. I'm like, these are all presumptives. Bing, bang, this is going to be so easy, right? I was like, yeah, don't worry about it. Did the paperwork, right? Send it off. About 2 months later, he's like, I heard back. I was like, wow, that's really fast. Okay. He's like, denied. I was like, the fuck you mean denied? You have the 3 presumptives. You have 2 tours in Vietnam, boots on ground. You were exposed to Agent Orange. All of that is conceded. What do you mean it was denied? So these claims are going fast, but they're not fucking reading the STRs.
They're just denying everything. Like it'll be 0 in no time, fellas. Trust us.
Yeah,
exactly. So
we're gonna burn through those 700,000 in a matter of minutes. We can have these done tomorrow.
You're just like ka-chink, ka-chink.
Denied,
and
denied.
And I felt so stupid because here I am talking this guy up. You got 2 tours, boots on ground, Vietnam. You got the hearing loss. You got 3 presumptives. Like easy peasy. When he was denied, like I was bullshit. So then we had to do the whole appeal process. I asked for a higher level review because then simply said, you guys, they're going to call you and they're going to say, where's our mistake? And you're going to say 3 presumptives, 2 tours, boots on ground, Vietnam. Did the rater even open my STRs? Like, or look at my ERB? Because that's stupid. So
we need to get
only
an actuary
70,000 from 4 million. But I mean, are we doing anybody a favor? We're not.
No, I think clearly not. We need to get an actuary on the show one time and find out if it actually costs the government money or makes the government money when they do this, like deny, approve. Like they're 2 denials and approve method that they've got going on right now, because it cracks me up.
Well,
they
it
do have
definitely
to pay back, right? Don't they have to pay back to start of the date that you filed?
If you filed an intent to file. If there's no intent to file, then it's the date that the claim was decided. The claim was adjudicated.
The hell was that noise?
Joe's painting. Hey, can I have my
someone knocking over their Ina urn?
We're painting. We're remodeling like everything because I'm sick of
What kind of noise? What kind of painting are you guys doing though?
Yeah, aggressive painting. It sounds like
the only way to do it.
We gotta make the hole to fix the wall to paint it. It just makes sense.
Are you guys tracking this shit with the VFW and this congressman? And they're saying, hey, aggressive images and all this stuff with this. They're trying to take away. Oh my gosh.
No.
So they're trying to cut benefits based on the whole.
It's in the fridge.
Joe's trying to escape from his cage. Martin Solberg gets it. Yeah. So they're trying to pass legislation to cut benefits. The Foreign Legion, or the Legion, is saying, "Hey, yes, this is a great bill." The VFW is saying, "Hey, this cuts benefits." And they're starting to get kind of nasty about it. It's kind of cool. I'm enjoying it. Well, I'm enjoying watching them box it out a little bit. So good things can come from it. We talked about with the AI thing, Allie, when they started talking about how they're going to use AI to screen records, that it was going to find a whole lot more in those records, and people were underrated, not overrated. And like we talked about a year later, we haven't heard anything about that. Yeah.
I attended the National Association of County Veteran Service Officers conference a couple of months ago, and they talked about AI and NACVSO. So one of the co-founders is a Medal of Honor recipient, and I wish I knew what his name was. I don't care enough to know. But he kept pushing AI. And I'm like, what's this guy's like stake in it? So I looked at, he's fucking co-founder. So he's like, buy this company, like, hire our services. And I'm like, does that make him sell out?
Yeah.
Like, that makes him like an entrepreneur. But like, we have to buy this AI thing. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not mad at him for being an entrepreneur. Like, he's got the idea, they do it, but like you're making money off the backs of veterans. So
there's a reason we don't have alcohol sponsors on this show.
Right. Like, and I'm like, you know what? Like, I would be so fucking wealthy. Oh my God, you guys, I would be so fucking wealthy if I took just 10% of every claim I've ever done. Are you fucking kidding me? I would be so wealthy. But no, I can't do that because I have a moral compass. And that's why I'm in the government sector and not the private sector, because there's no fucking way I can charge a veteran to file a claim when you can literally do it yourself on va.gov. So easy.
Moral compass? I've known you for like 4 years, bro.
Is
that the choice of words?
Sometimes it's like this. Pick? But mostly it's north. Maybe it's a little northeast sometimes, but
all right. Yeah.
North.
Let's talk about your choice of words. What do you got for the safety brief for this week, boss? As she cracks a cold one live on air. Hell yes.
It's amazing. It's so good. It's so good.
This is why we got away from AM, FM. You couldn't do that on FM radio.
I mean, what are they going to do? Sue me?
Nope, can't now.
Hey, but that drink is a hangover drink in Scotland. I'm just letting you know.
It's amazing. I love it. Like it's so addictive, and I think I love it so much because I
was Googling it. I'm like, what is this bullshit? Let's see.
That's awesome, Rob.
You should ask our guest. Ask him what he thinks about Earn Brew.
We're gonna find out it's like fucking giraffe piss or something. It's like nobody fucking drinks that. That's like asking an Australian to drink a Foster's.
That's what we give the tourists.
Yeah, exactly. It's like giving a Foster's from Australia or something.
From Australia, yeah. Foster's Australian beer. Yeah.
All right, quit dodging the question. What do you got, Al?
What do I got?
She goes, I don't. How's Massachusetts? You guys dying up there or what?
You probably shouldn't hire someone with Down syndrome as a bus driver.
That sounds like safe advice. I hope it's not. You're not.
I will send you the video.
Is it a veteran? That's all we need to know.
Yeah.
Please do. Send me that video.
I'm going to send you the video.
That's why the internet exists.
So Russ TBI, you can file for your TBI. Just know that you're not going to get any more rating. It's 100%. And if you're rated for PTSD, the VA cannot distinguish, or medically we cannot distinguish where PTSD symptoms begin and TBI symptoms begin because the two are so overlapping. So is it beneficial? I mean, if you didn't have PTSD on your claim, then yes, you can file TBI. But it's going to be difficult because the TBI needs to be diagnosed like real quick and in a hurry after it happened. Otherwise, they just think you're dumb. So it's my advice.
Well, if your handle is Russ TBI, I have a lot of questions about that. There are a lot of great organizations that you should look into. I would highly recommend that you look into the Marcus Institute for Brain Health. Start there, especially if you're already at 100%. And they do work with the Department of Veterans Affairs, so your healthcare there would be at no cost to you. I am already at 100. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, you have nothing to gain for it. You have nothing to gain from it. Yeah, you're already at 100. Yeah.
I am not a VSO, but I would not recommend that.
So I just gave him advice. So
all right, there you go. All right, Allie. Appreciate it very much.
Allie says no. Just kidding.
Yeah. Have a great rest of your week, and thank you so much. Yes, Rob.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on. Yeah.
What does that say?
Rosalando.
Oh, it's just a different person. I know. All right, cool. All right, man. You kids have a great. Allie, see you later. Bye.
Bye.
My only job on this show, other than to talk incessantly, is to watch the clock. Our guest was supposed to be allowed on at 6:15. I know. And now it's 6:23, and I haven't allowed our guest on. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show my friend Rich. Rich, how the hell are you?
Do we have audio?
We do. And
we can hear you.
I do not.
It's the voice of 1,000 angels singing all in harmony.
You can probably hear me, but I can't hear you. So
well, that's probably good.
This out. See if there's any other way I can
pull your headphones
audio.
Out. I would say just yank the headphones out. Okay, see if that helps.
Sorry, guys. I just updated my phone too. It should be working. Oh, come on.
Isn't that the universal hand and arm signal? Yeah, try that.
Let me try this.
Oh, yeah, pull them out. Yeah. And just talk. Can you hear me now?
No,
you got to put the headphones off, most likely.
How
Aren't you a communications expert?
How about now?
I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Unmuted.
How about now?
Why am I not?
Now he's gone.
I thought, Rich, aren't you a communicator? Yeah, turn the volume all the way up.
Oh, great. Okay.
If he actually gets through and he gets audio, I'm going to make fun of him so hard. Oh, he left.
Now
Bye,
I
Rich.
can't hear you.
You can't hear me? My audio's gone?
Nope.
Oh, come on.
My audio's gone now, Rocky? What is happening? Joe.
Microphone, Ask Gemini.
Huh. I know. I don't have audio either. I don't know. Rocky, do you have audio? Okay, so yeah, at least some people can hear me. I hear everyone. Maybe it's only some people, Rocky. Rocky, can you hear me? Damn Scots. He's got the loudest fingers I've ever heard in my life. Ladies and gentlemen, can you hear him typing?
Any audio?
Can you hear me?
And this.
Yeah. Yeah. But you got to talk, dude. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. This is what I love about doing live radio. So we're still broadcasting, right? Yeah, we are. A lot of people do a podcast and they record it. And then they edit everything out, all the uhs and ums and the shit like this that goes on. We intentionally broadcast live because I think things like this are the fun part of it. Haggis fingers? Oh, yeah, the way he types. I think this part of it is the fun part, but that's just me. I think this is what gives it its entertainment part. I mean, great that you get disappointments like poor audio feeds like last week. Rich, can you hear me? And I was just like checking in, checking out. I love that Allie's sitting back in the green room having an absolute laugh. She said, Rich, can you hear me, bud?
Well, hello,
Anything?
everyone.
Can you hear me?
You can hear me, but I can't hear you at all. No. I'm getting no audio, Rob. This is crazy. It worked. It was right up until the minute we went live. Let me try and reconnect my headset again, perhaps.
Give it a try.
See if that works.
How about now? Any audio?
Hello? No.
Oh, well. Well, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, because, there's Allie. We could just talk to her for the next 40 minutes.
At least I don't fuck up my audio.
No shit. Rocky, can you hear me now?
I can hear you, yeah.
Can you hear Allie?
Talk, Allie.
Can you hear me?
Nope. Can't hear her at all.
No. It's on your end. We had no problems earlier today. It's on your end.
Yeah. All right. I'll tell you what.
Can you hear her?
Yeah. Sounds
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Her, no.
Yeah. Huh. That's so weird. I wonder what's up with StreamYard.
I don't know. Because I could hear everybody fine when it was the three of us earlier. And then when Rich got on, he couldn't hear us.
Fucked it all up. It's the last time we get a fucking foreigner.
But you can't see me, right?
Rich, can you hear us?
Nope.
Oh, got excited. I can hear Allie now.
Okay.
There we
That's
go.
something. All right. Okay. Progress. Rich. Buffering.
Rich,
Buffering.
throw us a lifeline.
Buffering.
It's getting there. We're getting there.
Buffering. Let's just play the bagpipes.
How to know that you have lost complete control of your live radio show?
Yep.
That's all right. All right. Check it out. Now Rich is texting.
I got a dirty joke. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it.
Well, yeah, send it. I'm gonna call this train wreck. So yeah, go ahead and send your dirty joke. Let's send it off on a good night.
So a nun comes back from the doctors. She finds out she's pregnant. She's fucking pissed. So she goes into the whatever place, the nunnery. She gathers all the men. Oh wait, hold on. I can't say it because my 15-year-old son is here. Nope, I'm not saying it.
He was listening intently too. He was like, "Let me hear
that."
That
dude was just on the other side of the door, and he went.
I can't. No way. No, Mama can't do it, buddy. Sorry, can't say it in front of you. Maybe when you're 18, but definitely not now.
Probably not, though.
Can't do it. Maybe next week. I'll leave you guys on a cliffhanger.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Allie, go do good things for veterans. Rocky, it's great seeing you.
Good to see you, buddy.
Hey, we're not going to keep making the same mistakes over and over again. Thank you for being here. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you for being listeners. Have a great night.
Oh, wait. Wait. Can you hear us?
I can hear you and you can see me.
Now homeboy's got no audio.
No, I can hear him.
I can hear him. It's just low.
It's low, but it's something.
He's got no microphone, though.
Yeah, I do. Now I got a microphone. Oh my goodness.
Back from the preface.
Jeez.
Jesus.
For someone who's
Hang up,
supposed
too.
to be a communications guy, I really screwed that one up.
Dude, we were literally pulling the plug right there.
I know, I'm so sorry. I feel terrible.
You should. You
Awful.
should feel bad as a human being.
I am racked with Catholic guilt.
Allie's excited to hear that. So, and she doesn't normally stay for the guests. She just stayed for you because.
Well, she's a big fan of Scotland, I hear. She loves Iron Brew. And no, it's not giraffe piss, unfortunately, Rob. It really is the national drink
that
of
you
Scotland.
fucking heard?
I heard that, yeah. It really is the national drink of Scotland. And if you want to see just some hilarious TV commercials, look up some of the old Iron Brew commercials. They would not be shown on television here in the US. They would not.
I'm interested now.
They're very good.
Absolutely interested. No,
But Iron Brew's great stuff. I drank it growing up. So.
All right. Now my curiosity has peaked. Rich, welcome to the show. Glad you are here.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking time. Allie, are you sticking around? Oh, fuck.
She's got Iron Brew.
I love when this shit happens. We got comms. Leo, you wouldn't believe, dude, look at all the messages coming in now. I love this. Rich, for our listeners who don't know you, let's start at the beginning. So, born and raised New Jersey, I'm guessing, is what I'm hearing. Is that where you're from? What caused you to join the United States Navy?
New Jersey? What exit?
Yeah.
So yes and no. Here's the whole kind of family history in a nutshell. The reason for this bizarre, strange accent, which people sometimes mistake for a blend of Canadian and Australian, which I don't know how they get that, but is I was born in Jersey, but at the age of about 6 months old, my mother moved my brother and me back to Scotland. So the whole family came over from Scotland. My grandfather on my father's side was an Irishman, so we actually have an Irish last name. But my mother's family came over to the States in, I think, in the 60s. They met over here. My father was a U.S. Navy EOD diver. I haven't told you this story, Rob, so maybe I have or not. So technically that, I guess, although I don't like to claim it, that kind of makes us a Gold Star family. My father was killed on active duty in Vietnam in a place called Bien Hoa, and I'll tell you that story someday at the cigar store when we've got a little bit more time. So he and his dive buddy and a guy on the boat all three of them were killed that day. So I've had a strong connection with the EOD community for years, and I still keep in touch with some of my father's friends, believe it or not, from way back in the day. So we were in Hawaii when my dad died. My mom had to vacate Navy housing, move back to the States. I was born 4 months later. Stayed in the States until I was 6 months old. My mom decided, this is too much, I'm going back to Scotland. So she moved my brother and I back to Scotland, and I ended up in Scotland when I was less than 1. And that's where I grew up, and that's where I went to grade school, high school, did a few years of college, and I always knew I was going to come back to the States. I always felt that I wanted to come back and serve in the Navy. And at the age of 21, that's what I did. I
Really?
came
A
over.
lifelong calling was because of Dad's service?
Yeah, probably. It probably was. Something I always wanted to do, just to either check the box in some capacity. Whether it was going to turn into a career, I didn't know, but I knew it was something I wanted to do.
So,
incidentally,
I know
go ahead.
absolutely nothing about Scotland's military. Is there a Scottish army? Is there a Scottish navy? I have no idea.
Oh yeah. So actually, Scotland has quite a storied military history. So for example, the term ghillie suit for snipers. A ghillie is the Scottish word for gamekeeper, and that's where they got the idea for ghillie suits from. Was working with the British commandos in World War II. These guys were all Scottish gamekeepers. All the snipers that they sent out were guys that knew how to stalk and walk the countryside quietly to stalk deer. And that's who they sent out as snipers. So the ghillie suit comes from, you've seen tweed suits?
Yes, sir.
You know what tweed is?
Yes,
so tweed is a fabric, native to Scotland and Ireland, and usually it's made out of a blend that is the same color as the local foliage. So that's how your gamekeepers are able to blend into the countryside. That's a brief history of ghillie suits for you.
Cool.
So, yeah, I had the opportunity to.
Didn't want to.
Sorry, go ahead.
Didn't want to serve in the Scottish Navy or Army. I mean, called to serve in the U.S. Navy, which I'm a huge advocate for, dude. I'm all in.
Yeah, I always knew I'd be back over in the States at some point in time. And I just wanted to come, back over here and serve in the U.S. Navy. There was opportunities in the British Armed Forces for me, but I thought it would be more interesting and exciting being over here. And then my brother had, after high school, he was an apprentice, and then he came over here, joined the U.S. Marines, did 2 years in the Marines. He got out after a brief stint, and then he went back in as a corpsman 5-6 years later, and he did 18 years on the green side as a corpsman. So
wow. So you have a highly military committed family. That's amazing. I love hearing stories like this.
And then my son went into submarines. So
whoa, dude. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so now you're living the life, smoking cigars with Dave and I, and chilling out and enjoying lunch breaks.
Yes.
But what do you do now?
So presently I work as a contractor for Homeland Security. I do radio communications for we call them FPS. It's called Federal Protective Service. It's basically a police force that is strictly for the protection of federal buildings. So the federal center, social security offices, things like that. Any brick and mortar federal stand-up building, those guys are chartered with protecting it. And they're a part of Homeland Security. So they look like cops. They are coded as 1,800 federal law enforcement officers. So I do their radios, their handsets, their vehicles, their vehicle radios. Tomorrow morning I'm flying up to Fargo, North Dakota to replace equipment in a radio site. Last week I was in Billings. The week before I was in Helena, Montana. So I travel around quite a bit.
At least you get to go to nice places.
Yeah, Billings is okay.
We definitely have distinctly different ideas of what nice places are, okay?
Yeah,
As a fly fisherman, he named off all the places I want to go.
That's true. Fly fishing, I haven't done any fly fishing, Rob, since I left Scotland, sadly, and I really, really should. But raising 2 kids and just jumping around over the past few years, with the Navy and then getting out and doing this job, I just haven't had the time to really pursue a passion like that. Although it would be nice.
Look, man, those kids are always going to be there. Fly fishing will not always be there. Look. You know how to prioritize your time. Look, all right. Is that what you did in the Navy, though? Is communications what you did in the Navy, or?
Yeah, I started out as a communications tech, as an electronics technician, and I did airfield communications and radio comms at overseas locations. I was in, I'm sure some of your listeners will know where Diego Garcia is. It is
Yes.
a poxy little island in the middle of the Indian Ocean, 1,500 miles from nowhere. But it was the best time I had. It was great. Navy's best kept secret, really. So a lot of fun there. I worked there. We worked 6 days a week when I first got there for most of my tour. And then from there, I went to Okinawa and then Guantanamo Bay, Cuba for 40 years. And then I went to Virginia Beach. The whole time I did communications, Virginia Beach, I worked with meteorological weather teams and then the boat unit. And had a lot of fun with that. And then I moved out here to Denver, and I was stationed out at Buckley Air Force Base. So
all of your time, obviously, in the military set you up for success when you got out and set you up for a career post.
Yeah, I'd like to think so. I changed careers halfway through to an intelligence analyst, but because I had a clearance and a technical background, I worked as a contractor for Raytheon, Northrop Grumman, a couple other, large name contractors. It was a good opportunity. It gave me the opportunity to get some really good jobs. So
we're doing this year is veterans that work in the music industry and veterans that work in skilled trades. So veterans that are listening to you talking right now and are interested in this and are thinking that, say he's an infantryman or something like that, or she's an artillery person somewhere in the military, and they want to get into what you're getting into or what you do and what you're describing. How would they follow that pathway?
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, first of all, there's a shortage of people in my career field. All the guys that have been hired on, say what?
I said, look at us. We're good at what we do, filling holes.
Yeah, there's a shortage of people in the radio and radio communications field, and all of the guys we've hired on in the past 2 years or so have been military, Air Force, special comms or communications guys. I think I'm the only Navy person. We got a couple of Marines and a bunch of Army guys that, and some of them knew one another in the service. So it's a very broad career field when you're in the military, but it sets you up for some good opportunities on the outside like this, because there's a shortage. So you can't really set your own salary, but you can command a pretty good paycheck if you get on with the right company. Motorola would be a good place to start. When my son got out the Navy 3 years ago, he was an electronics technician in submarines, and he got picked up by Motorola right away. He was getting ready to re-enlist, and Motorola offered him a good package. And that's what he did for them for about 2 or 3 years. So he's moved on to a different career now, but it got him a good start too. So, yeah, Motorola, Raytheon, Harris Communications, these are all big name companies that anybody looking to have a career in this field could look them up, Google, and pursue some of those leads that they get. There's really good training out there. There's a couple of federal licenses that they should probably pursue. One of them would be what they call a GROL or a GROL license, General Radio Operator. If they get a license like that, and I believe the Air Force even offers that as part of their journeyman certification. If they've got that license, yeah, I think so. Air Force does a lot of good career training opportunities. So, yeah, I do too. I hate to admit it. My significant other is a retired Air Force person, and she always calls them the Chair Force. But
I like that you say Air Force person. That's so awesome.
She'll be the first to admit it. And, I love all of our brothers and sisters in uniform. We really are one team, one fight. I know that sounds cheesy, but you got to give a little ribbon now and then. But just not to diminish anyone's contribution. Everybody does a job,
What does the future of this career path look like? Is this something that they can get through without AI? I mean, is this an AI-proof field kind of thing? Allie's clicking open her mic. Oh, this motherfucker.
Wow. So there's a conference that I didn't get to go to last year. I'm hoping to get there this year. It's called APCO, and it's for the emergency communication 911 dispatch community. They have all of the latest information about that, and I would hope to find out how far AI has seeped into the industry at that conference this year. Right now, all of our radio communications are being digitally networked. So, I mean, I can pick up my handset and talk to an officer in Billings, Montana, because it's networked. So AI will have an effect on it at some point, but with all the security measures you have to put in place, I'm sure the network engineers will have a field day with that. But I have no doubt it's going to affect us at some point. So,
yeah, right.
Where did Allie go? Is she still drinking her iron brew, listening?
She probably is. I think you probably intimidated her. She was waiting to hear you say.
I lost audio again. Oh no!
In the middle of the interview?
Yep.
What is happening? But like, you can't even call that a bug. Like, that's
audio's gone again.
It's okay. It's all right. Not a big deal, Rich. Don't lose sleep over it. Trunked networks. I love some of the
clipping.
You're clipping. Oh, and we lost Rocky too. It has beyond seeped in the industry. It has saturated at least with my work, Joe. Well, yeah, it's gone everywhere. Can you hear me at all, Rich? I can hear you, by the way, and our listeners can hear you. Rocky has entered the studio. You can't even call those like. Can you hear me, okay, Rock?
Yeah, I'm good now.
Like, you can't even call that a bug. Like in the middle of an interview and suddenly it stops. That's like a StreamYard thing. So
Ellie as soon as Allie got off, I was gone. I couldn't hear anything. I was like, well.
Yeah, that is so frustrating.
She took me with her.
Yeah. Rich, you can't hear us at all? We can hear both of you.
Are we there?
Well, can you hear us,
Yep.
Rich?
You got me? No?
Yeah,
Can you hear us? No? Not so much? Rich, drop, and if you want, get back in. Rocky, you got anything for the safety brief for this week?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. We can all hear you, Rich. You sound great.
I don't think he can hear us.
That's okay. Rock, what you got for the safety brief for this week?
Wow.
I don't have anything this week. It's been
it's been a relatively safe week.
It's been a safe week. I'm trying to keep it that way.
All right.
Look.
Rich is getting frustrated. That's okay. I can hear everyone. I'm just going to text him and let him know that it's okay to drop off because we're coming to the end of the show anyway. We'll have Rich back.
And I don't think Rich is. I think he can't hear us. I think we can hear him. He just can't hear us.
You can drop off. I mean, there's no reason to just beat it up. Don't be the jackass starting fires. Yeah, that's a good one for the safety brief, Marty. No shit. Dude, that's what they're finding is that a lot of these are like people walking up and down the street starting fires. Rich?
So on purpose?
Yeah, people are starting these fires on purpose.
That is so crazy.
It kind of blows my mind.
Yeah, I can't hear you now.
Now you really? So when someone drops off,
right.
we lose audio.
Thanks, Rob. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I am not sure what is going on with our platform, but apparently whenever a guest flight headed to prayers for our boy who just had to talk up. We absolutely will say some prayers, Dana. 2 fire support planes crashed today. Saw that. Some of arson in Colorado, it absolutely is. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for whatever technical heartaches we have. We will reach out to StreamYard, who we're using as our broadcast platform, and find out what the heartache is. We're going to end the show tonight with Never Forgotten, even though we've lost most of our folks. I apologize for that, folks. The Battle of Wanat was in 2008 on July 13th. So today, 2008. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can read this. 9 soldiers from Chosen Company, 2nd Battalion, 503rd Infantry Regiment, Airborne, 173rd Airborne Brigade Combat Team were killed in action during the Battle of Wanat in Afghanistan on July 13th, 2008. The names of the fallen heroes are Specialist Sergio S. Abad, Corporal Jonathan R. Ayers, Corporal Jason M. Bogar, First Lieutenant Jonathan P. Brostrom, Sergeant Israel Garcia, Corporal Jason D. Hovitar, Corporal Matthew B. Phillips, Corporal Pruitt A. Rainey, and Corporal Gunnar W. Zwilling. Ladies and gentlemen, when you say your prayers tonight, please keep those service members and their family members in your prayers. We're going to call the show a little bit early tonight just because of all of our technical difficulties. Appreciate you sticking with us through all of this. I see that some of you are still listening, and I really appreciate it. We will take it up with StreamYard. Believe me, we're going to have a conversation with them. Thanks a lot for all of your support. Please support those that support us. Go to thighhuggers.com, enter the code ONESHOT. You'll get 30% off your order. We'll get 15% of that. Go to combatflipflops.com, enter the code ABOUTFACE in all caps. You'll get 30% off your order. And it's always a good time of year for new flip-flops too, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll get 15% of that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to the show. Really appreciate you all being here. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you, big thank you to Rich for our guest for being here tonight. Have a great rest of your evening. Thanks for listening from the Ashes.